Alright, let's see what we've got going on here. Do I want this? Who cares? We're in champion. Nothing matters anymore. Just dumb luck. The roll of the dice. It's the only thing that matters anymore. What do we want to do? We have exactly one more wheeled run. We do that, we never have to go to the wheeled again. And honestly, if we're going to lose this run, we might as well lose it early in champion instead of waiting until the end. So, I think we're going for this next. Let's just throw this entire run away. Let's do it. I'm ready. You went to the range today, but had to come off the mountain and go to the flatlands to find a range open. 20 degrees difference between your mountain and the flatlands. 20 degrees. Subway Insider. 20 degrees. Hot damn. Literally. I'm assuming it was a bit warmer down in the valley. Flatland. Yeah, same thing. One curves down, the other's flat. Practically identical. He's got to stretch them out a bit. I wish I were on a mountain. Yeah, I'm in the swamps instead, so you know it's great. Anyway, this is gonna be our run. 48 degrees there. Oh god, that sounds delightful. I'm cold-blooded. I was born in the middle of a blizzard up in the Great White North. I would kill right now for some cool weather. I don't need it frigid. 48 degrees as a daily high sounds delightful. 58 Fahrenheit in the mountains. That sounds pretty good too. Apparently, I just need to move to a mountain. Alright, so, 16-pounder. The weeb is gone. The weeb has left the building. But that's fine, because the weeb is technically done. They've run their last run. We got the Swine King. That was it. That was their last run. Lucky them. Enitai, also technically done, but we might use Enitai for something else. It's hard to say, so we might as well clean Enitai up now that I'm looking at it. So let's just throw you on in there. How about that? Okay. Alright. So for the pounder, riposte is nice because it can help us control the what do you call the little guys that do all the stabby stuff? Bandits. That's who they are. Bandits. So we could take this squad out. Wheeled Explorer, I like it. Wheeled Adventurer, I like it even more. Quick Reflexes, On Guard, Gifted. Jesus, you're a treasure. You're a national treasure, Zexon. Oh, it's beautiful. Alright. We got Loretau. Are you the better option? Wheeled Adventurer's alright. Quick Reflexes. Hard Skin. Not amazing, but it could work. Who's our other? We got one other, right? Where are they at? Where are they? Where's Alex DeMille? Wheeled Scrounger. Robust. Gifted. Gifted's nice here. Honestly, neither of them is what I would call spectacular, but this is at least a little more scouting. I'll take it. So Alex DeMille will go out on this one. Now the downside is with this, I'm not taking a, I should actually swap these two around. I'm not taking a shield breaker if I do this, which is a little tough. But this does give me a lot of dodge, which is also nice going against the bandits. Because we can pop up, you know, bolster, plus the camping skill for 10 on everybody, plus the 10 for unparalleled finesse. So that's kind of nice. I gotta decide, do we take a Jester? Do we take minimal complexity? What is this? Quick Reflexes. Wheeled Adventurer. That's a lot of Wheeled Adventurers. Kinda like it. Kinda like it. Unerring. Okay. Okay. Ooh, Off Guard. Didn't see that one, though. Ouch. Maybe not the end of the world. Who's my other Houndmaster? I got two of them, right? TZZV. Wheeled Explorer. Gifted. Resilient. We could take them. This will be a little tricky because there is a lot of stress between the Viragos and the madmen. There is quite a bit of stress in here, so I don't know if that's going to be enough. Alright, who else do we have? Perfectionist, probably not. I don't see anything in there I care for. Elil? Heartskin's probably alright, but I don't think so. Lordiator. Lordiator, where's Mike? Where's Mike? Mike is obviously our choice here. Mike is a legend. Mike is currently being treated for rabies. Never mind. Oh. Mike is our choice, but do we not care about rabies, maybe? Hold on. No, because we might need to finish something off with a healer, so we gotta take... Lurker! I guess you're the best candidate here, aren't you? Manslayer, Lurker, Hot to Trot. Alright, get over here. The Fits! Actually, not the worst one. We can deal with that. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Does armor piercing help with the cannon? A little bit, yes. The cannon is a mix of armor or protection and flat damage reduction. The shield breaker does not help with the flat damage reduction, but does help with the armor, the protection. On a vessel? Yeah, no, that vessel's a killer. Half hour till Thursday. No, it's a while till Thursday for me. About 6.5 hours. No, that math doesn't check out. Wait, does that math check out? Wait, that math checks out. 6.5 hours. I did it, chat. I mathed. I did basic mathematics. In my head. I didn't even have to write it down or use a calculator. My god, I'm a legend. Alright, so the reason I'm thinking Houndmaster here is it does give us a little extra punching power. Plus, we get the scouting. So, that's all kind of nice. Downside is getting to the cannon becomes a bigger problem because we have less stress management. A lot less. So, I'm trying to think. So, most of the stress here is going to come from either crits. Grandmas stress typically one person at a time, which is troublesome for the Houndmaster. But there is a chance she can stress two. Does the stress do damage, or is it like the shaman? I don't think it does damage, so I don't think we can riposte the stress nukes, unfortunately. So the only way we can keep up with the stress damage in this party, if we run into a lot of grandmas, that is. If we run into things that are going to crit us like Viragos, that's where the Houndmaster does a little better. As long as it's not stress nukes that are critting us. Then we're just screwed. But if we can also crit ourselves a few times, that would also help control it. This is going to be a mess, but let's try it, I guess. At least we got the scouting. That'll help. Get some surprise rounds, I think. That might make the difference, actually. Alright then, let's take this party. They'll be fine. We have math. We have math. The Battle Vestal, we haven't had a chance to actually use her as a Battle Vestal, though. We never got a Profane Scroll. Feels bad, man. She's the perfect candidate, too. Alright, let's get him leveled up. I don't know who's gone out and who hasn't. Alright, skills look good. Ooh, do we open vein here, or do we... No. We Wicked Slice because we're going up against a cannon. Then again, just level them up anyway. Do we need Tracking Shot, actually? So, what would I give up for Tracking Shot? I can't give up Pistol Shot. I can't give up Wicked Slice. I guess Point Blank would be what we give up for it. We just have to use the Man-at-Arms to... Then I'd have to rely on stunning a lot. I guess that's not the end of the world. That's fine, technically. Maybe not ideal, but it would work. So... It's either this or put the healer in 3rd position instead of 4th. I don't think I like that. I guess in this dungeon it's not quite as bad. There's not a lot of things that target 3rd position but don't hit 4th position as well, so... Virago, maybe? I don't know if Putrefying Breath can hit 4th position. That's a tough one. Alright, I think we'll go Tracking Shot here. Might be useful against the boss, too. Who knows? We'll see. So we take Wicked Slice, Pistol Shot, Tracking Shot, and Duelist Advance. And we just skip Point Blank this time. And we rely on the Man-at-Arms ability to slide forward. Yeah. That's probably it. Okay. Cool. TZ. I think you're already ranked up. Yep. I don't think we care about any of this. This might help in reducing the... Actually, can the cannon be debuffed? I don't think it can. Never mind, I think it's got pretty high end. Hello! That should do. We'll upgrade that just in case we decide we want it. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And it looks like you could use some upgrades. Oh. Yeah, you're only level 5. I guess that's fair. Kinda wish you were level 6. Kinda wish you were level 6. There's a whole lot of gold. Something Doski? How you doing? It's a bit of gold. It's definitely a fair amount. We were close to, or roughly around 500,000, but I wasn't kidding when I said champion's expensive. So we've burned through quite a bit. Alright, let's go get this. This is actually a really nice item. I like this item a lot. So, it's nice to get it relatively early into champion. Our third boss, that's pretty early. It's pretty nice. Okay. God, trinkets. What do we even want? Well, we know we're going to want that. We know we're going to want this. We know we want this. I got to decide if we want maximum scouting. So what are we up to? That's 50, 60. We're at 70 right now. We're at 75 right now. I feel like 75 is good enough. I don't think we... Yeah, and going up against a cannon boss, I'd rather have something beneficial. Too bad I don't have a third moon ring. That would be awesome. I could slap on a moon cloak, a little protection, and some extra dodge. Dodge is going to save our butts here. Pretty big. So that is an option. It's a toughie. That's definitely a toughie. I think that's where we're going to go. The other option, we don't want to reduce damage, and that 2 extra ain't worth it. Or we could go Dark Bracer, and then we actually get some crit chance, too. We did say crits were going to be valuable. We lose 15% proc, but that's mostly just a couple points of damage here and there. Sure, it adds up over the course of an entire run, but... let's see, how much damage does everything do on a crit? With a giant, it doesn't fucking matter. The 15% ain't saving their life, no matter what. If they get hit by the giant, they're probably going Death's Door. I guess if it's a non-crit, the proc would probably make a difference. Anyway, yeah, it would. Although, I think we'd survive it anyway if it's a non-crit. Then the fungal claws, they crit for... Depends if it's a mark or not. If it's a mark, I think they crit for, what? Upper 20s? So it doesn't help there. Virago crits... Virago crits are low 20s, I think, right? Okay, so the proc doesn't actually matter that much here. The dodge is the most important part. We could lose 5 dodge to get the 8 crit. Kind of pair that with nothing else, because I'm not bringing the unerring. That still gives us 5 bonus dodge. Oh, I keep forgetting we have Wilbur's Flag now. Doesn't help us a lot here, but it's something I should keep in mind. Alternatively, more speed and dodge. Does that 8% crit matter? That puts us up to 16. You know what? I think we'll take the Dark Bracer. It's fine. It's fine. It gives us a little offense to go with our defense. Nice little balance. Here's your garbage. Thank you. The real question here is, what is our second item? Do we go with a Moon Cloak for that extra dodge? And Prot, especially up close where you're going to get hit by the 43 HP. The giant crits for 50-something, I think. So the Prot's not going to help. The dodge might, though. Alternatively, we go for extra speed, just to make sure we go before the on-guard quick reflexes Man-at-Arms. But then we're super squish. Alternatively, that for the extra dodge and prot. Honestly, I think we take the moonset on it. Oh, we need to be able to kill the we need to actually be able to kill the Fusilier too, or not Fusilier, the Matchstick. In as few attacks as possible as well. Damage is usually ideal here, but we have to get to the cannon as well. Balls. Alright, so how much damage are we looking at here? 9 to 16. Alright, so with just the ring, we're at 11 to 19. The thing has 14 18 or 16 health. That's not great. So that bumps it 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top. If I pop this in, that'd probably be, what? 12 to 13 on the low end. That makes it easier for one of these two to pop it off, and at least one person hits the cannon each round. Or we just die. Alright, let's go with this. It's a safe way to do it. Grandpa's a lot beefier and can build in some of his own defense, so we might go ahead and just put double damage on Grandpa. And that'll slow him down a smidge, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. That lets us get our ripostes up without my highwaymen being in too weird of a position. 50 plus crit? Yep. The giant does 60 plus crits easy. Is it 60? I don't know. Well, I might be thinking, no, veteran crits are only in the 40s. I don't know. It's been a while since we've been to champion. Numbers are hard to remember. Either way, it hurts. Still run number 32. This one is going the distance. What week is this up to now? We are up to week 68? 68, maybe? 67. Making good pace. We haven't wasted a week yet. So we're on pace for what we want. Okay, I think that the other option, of course, is to throw this on the man-at-arms, but the man-at-arms damage is low enough, I really feel like he needs the double. To get the most out of his ripostes. So, I think we'll go with these. He's beefy enough, I'm not super worried, and if we run into a giant, he'll guard. That easy enough, he'll just guard. So... Mooncloak would be nice, but I don't think it's the call here. If we were running a Jester, I'd put that on the Jester, though. Alright, so here's our squad. This is it. They're ready. Let's do that one quick swap out. Boom. You are good for the time being. We'll eventually use Bolster for the boss fight. Maybe even if we run into... Ooh, maybe if we run into a Virago. I need Guard. I need Retribution. Actually... If we run into Fungal Claws, we don't want to use Retribution. So maybe on the way to the boss, we don't Retribution. Maybe we take Bolster to deal with Viragos and Madmen. Not a terrible idea. Because we definitely don't want to Retribution against the Claws. Unless we're doing Retribution Defender combo. That would be okay-ish. We know we want Rampart, because we got to get forward again after what's his rogue duelist advances. Honestly, Crush might be the weak one here. I think maybe we just get rid of... No, because we need more killing power. Alright, let's try this out. We'll give it a shot. See how it goes. Got a question. While watching other people play DD, they have level 6 heroes, except they level indicator is blue and has COM crystals on it. Why? Yeah. Those are mercs. It's part of COM. It has to do with the farmstead here, and specifically Endless mode. You go to the stagecoach, and when you have Endless unlocked, you pop over to this little UI menu, and here you go. These are... heroes you can just pick up to throw into Endless. They come fully pre-built, but they come fully pre-built. Including 4 negatives and 3 positives, usually. This guy's a hot nightmare. Actually, they always come with Shard Mercenaries, so I guess it's 3 and 3. Shard Mercenaries just whatever. They take some of your Shard. Although, if you take a full party of them, you lose 40% of your Shards, so... It's just in case you need a filler thing, or you're looking for specific classes to deal with specific things, or you lost somebody and, oh, suddenly I need a Flagellant. Well, let's go see if there's a Mercenary Flagellant, because my Flagellant died in X, Y, and Z dungeon. Or, how I like to do it, the way I've enjoyed Endless mode the most, is just coming in here and taking whatever 4 are available and seeing how far I can get in Endless with them. Which is usually a hot disaster, but it's entertaining. So, that's what those are all about. 6 is close enough to Endless. Is it? 6 is basically infinite, huh? I can respect that math. I'm sure in some abstract way that's probably true. Math is weird. Sup, Crawfy? Hello, Oskiksip. Nailed it. 6 is a perfect number. Oh, is it? I mean, it's got curvature to it, I'll give it that. Perfect is a strong word, though. Alright, did I miss anything else before we head out? Point blank is good if cannon spawns a big boy. That is true. It's nice, but actually what will probably happen is we probably will go back to point blank, but we want revealing shot, or whatever it's called, until we get to the boss. That way we can deal with crones when they pop up. Hopefully. Or I'll die. What's your foul mouth? Wait, someone around here has a foul mouth? Lie. Will you play PvP DLC? And if yes, will you make a video on YouTube? I haven't decided. It's not really my thing in a game like this, but I might dabble in it. We'll see. We'll see. I'm leaving that as a solid maybe. I make no promises one way or another. We'll see what the implementation looks like and if I'm feeling it. If you take 6, flip it, and place it next to another 6, you get 69. Not many numbers can do that. True, only 2. Only 2. Like in maths, there are numbers called perfect, just like there are even numbers and so on. Fair enough. See, I had a feeling it's something mathematical, but I'm a dumbass, so I made a joke about it instead. That's what my kind do. That's what we do. We joke. We don't know any better. Bears, that is. Alright, let's take the answer. Shovel, anti-venoms, yes. Bandages, yes. Medicinal herbs, 2. Madmen, 6. Okay, that's overkill. Yes, yes. Alright, that should do it. Do we need the blood? I didn't even look at the infestation. Hold on, what's our infestation? I should actually look. Low. Alright. It's creeping up, but we ain't there yet. Whatever. I put one back. You know what? Take it. Take it. See if I care. See if I care. I don't. That should be enough to get us there alive, in theory. It's a good theory, though. I like the theory. It's a sound theory. Okay, we got 2 garters. That's swamps. And, okay, now we should be fine. Now everything should be A-okay. We got, tracking shot. That's what it's called, not revealing shot. Yeah, that makes sense. That's why you can see him, because you're tracking him now. Scouting, 75%. Fantastic. I mean, it's the best we can do. It's all we got. Let's go. Got a stream. Sup, Scruffle Butt. How you doing? I still love that name.
Bandits, brigands, and killers.
Some of own factors.
And do their work.
About being both some end product of its own factors.
And the noisome population of the Hamlet was called to more manageable numbers.
Cool. Factors and sums. Now we're talking good old-fashioned elementary math there. Now that I can follow.
The smell of sulfur and gunpowder.
Yes.
Machine is close.
Yeah, it's not much, but at least it's a skin. The skin actually existed before, but it was in a skin pack, which I don't currently have because it added a lot of skins, including one that was messing something up. So I removed it, the Faram armor skin. This one is... I like this version a little better, because I like the colors better. It's got the red, the gold, the silver. Pretty classic color combination there. Whereas the other one was... What was it? Was it gold, silver, and, like, teal? Not teal. Maybe more like a... aquamarine color, I guess, would probably be more accurate. Which is probably technically the correct color for the Faram armor, or Faram, or whatever the hell it's pronounced. But I like this version. Basically, it just changes some colors and adds a faceplate. But hey, when you're a Vestal, you can't be picky, right? Well, that's disappointing. I was hoping to see more fights up here. At least we could skip one hallway battle. That's good. Anyway, which way are we going? 2, 3... Shit. Oh, that's not good. It's an even split. The boss could be here, the boss could be here. I don't like this layout. We might have to take more fights than I'm comfortable with.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this
Well,
place.
let's do it. Let's go. Sorry, Onyx. We're not taking you anyway. Big cannon vibes. Big friggin' gun. It is a pretty big gun. Biggest fucking gun I've ever seen. Faceplate is a cool addition to the vessel. Yeah, it's nice. It's subtle, but it's nice. The color scheme's nice. Faceplate adds a little something. It ain't bad, don't get me wrong, but this is what the vessel gets to work with in general. We'll hold off on that for now.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading.
Let's start this off with a shambler, shall we?
With misintent.
No, not a shambler, but we're starting off with a bang anyway. All the same. Okay. Good start. Curse of vulnerability. That's actually what we want out of her in this scenario. Okay, maybe not. That's what we want out of her in this scenario. Sure. Well, I can't hit her yet anyway, so might as well just get bolster up, because she's going to start stressing next round. I can go ahead and tracking shot her, though, to reveal and buff, so that's kind of nice, at least. And then we could throw out a pupper for 9 whopping damage. Beautiful. I shouldn't complain. We might need that 9 damage to survive later. Come on, get the stun. Get the stun. Perfect. Alright, Giant is coming.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Beautiful. Let's start guarding, because Tree Branch is hurt. We want to be ready for it. That extra dodge plus the prompt, hopefully that all adds up nicely. Well, this is officially pointless, because the goal is not to get hit in the squishy bits. So we'll just go into this now. No need for riposte here. Then again, Confusion Spores exists. Oh, good! Good, that's not where we want you. Let's move you back. Now we get to move forward. Cool. Oh, wait. Let's not crit stop, please. Let's not do that. Let's settle down for a second. Houndmaster, we need you to really do us something good here. What's our stun chance? God, that debuff. I don't even have a 100% chance to hit this monster. The giant has 21 dodge, you say? He's the size of a barn. How's he so dodgy? Okay. He doesn't get a turn this round, so he's slow as sin. Kinda want to try and go for the stun here. I'm gonna go for the stun here. Alright, easy enough. Interesting, a basic corgi. Wait, do we have the basic corgi? God damn it. It's the wrong corgi for the dungeon. Wait, which corgi do we use out here? Yes, I know. Either the Grave Robber. You know, we haven't used a Grave Robber corgi in a while. Let's use Grave Robber. It's either the Grave Robber or the A-Bomb. We haven't used either of them in a while, but I'm feeling the Grave Robber corgi. Can't believe I had the wrong corgi out. Sup, Miss Soup? Sup, Hess1 Life? Dead Jonko Cookie, of course. If you ever make it to Heart of Darkness, you will try to kill it in one hit, or you won't count the 2. I'm not going to count the 2 kills. Last time we did a no-death Heart of Darkness run. I was bored, chat was bored, everyone was bored. It takes 4 fucking ever. Actually, there's one comp that can do it a little quicker, one duo, but it's super risky, and they're far from guaranteed to get it. That's the Man-at-Arms one with the Stardust. It's pretty risky, but they can kill it significantly quicker. But it's pretty risky. Keep guarding you. But yeah, we're just gonna ignore it because I don't actually care, I realized. I'm not doing this for special accolades. I don't care if people view it as non-legitimate. I'm doing it for fun and for you guys. So, I'm fine with the 2 deaths at the end. That's okay by me. Yeah, I air quoted a bunch. Deal with it. Fun. Doing it for fun, he says. Doing it for fun. Yes, fun. That's the word I was definitely intending on using there for fun. It's very fun. This giant sure is giant. He's a big boy. He's definitely a toughie. We're getting him, though. We're getting there. What's your prod up to? Only 60%. Let's keep going with that. Because we got a tree branch incoming. It ain't gonna be pretty. Sup, Rib? For you. Fun for... Yes. yes. Fun for me. 30 heal. Feels pretty good. Feels beefy. Let's keep stunning this monster, so he doesn't get to do that again. Oh, lovely. In awe of the size of this lad. He's pretty big. I'm bigger, a little bit bigger. But he's pretty big. He's a big boy. So he just tree branches. He could go into more tree branches, but it's also likely he's going to Confusion Spore us again at some point. It doesn't usually go too long without that, so I think we reapply Zerapost. Okay, so we can't stun you or just do damage. She's crit healing like crazy right now. I like it. Although we're wasting them when we don't need them, so that could be a problem. Oh. Good job, Corster. Well done. Well done. Alright, not bad for a first fight, but also probably one of the least terrifying fights in here, to be fair. So, not really much to go off of there. Let's keep going. As far as fights go, that was definitely one of the least scary ones in here. Next one could be the Virago Madman combo, which is the scariest. One Virago, one Madman, and 2 fungal clawy boys. Just to round it all out in horrible, horrible team composition. That's one we're hoping we don't see. Ever. Or your Shambler would kind of suck too. Actually, we got double riposte. We'd be fine against a Shambler. Not that I want to test that game. Don't take that as an invitation. But we'd probably be fine. Only one Spitter. We'll go ahead and stun the Spitter then. If it were 2 Spitters, I'd go ahead and stun a Weber, but... unnecessary this time. Get the bleed. Oh, resisted. Uh-huh. Interesting. Interesting.
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Alright, they did get a web off, unfortunately. Ooh, and the stun. That was a good stun by them. That's going to be tough for me. Yeah, oh, we're getting the dodge, though. Mooncloak coming in. Shit. Alright, it's only a bite. We can handle a bite. Bites are fine. Bites are okay. As long as we don't have to worry about the spits, everything is fine. Die.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
It's 2 dodges is fine. I don't like it. Then again, you have no accuracy, so I shouldn't expect too much. I got our -5 accuracy. Vestal seems to be hitting everything. Why can't you, Houndmaster? There you go. That's better. That's what I want to see. So what is a Virago? It's a lady that wears a skeleton mask type thing. What would you call it? Like a deer mask? Deer skull for a mask? Has a dagger. She's kind of tall and lanky. Likes to stab you. Apply marks. That way the things around her that spawn and do bonus damage with marks can murder you. And she's got something called Putrefying Breath, which applies a significant amount of blight and has a relatively, aka very high crit chance. Exceptionally high crit chance. It's terrible. It scares the shit out of me. I don't like it. Hold on. There's that. Take that. Do we need the gold? Do we care about the gold? I almost kind of went with the deeds more right now. I think we go with the deeds. Let's take heirlooms for a bit. Actually, what are we looking at here? Already used a shovel? We'll go ahead and toss this extra shovel then. When you finish your Bloodmoon run, you're on DD2 in week 73. You'll try this madness you're playing now. A couple of other people have tried. From the sounds of it, it's not going super well for most of them. It's not going well for me either, so, you know, relatable. We have to decide which way to go. I think we're going to try this way, because that means we could skip a hallway battle, which means, hopefully, no Shambler. I don't know. We'll take a gander when we get there, I suppose. 95, 95. Cool. Why don't you focus heirlooms now that you have sufficient self-sustaining bank? That's kind of what we're doing, essentially. I'm trying to think of how much of the roster hasn't been upgraded yet. I think roughly half of it still needs to be upgraded, which means that's still 200, 300,000-ish worth of gold. 200 to 300,000. But if we piecemeal it out slow enough, the bank should still grow. We should be fine. We should be able to more or less focus heirloom, see if we can't get another district or two up. I'm thinking if we can get enough. We got Granny Smith with the claws. That's not great. It's not great at all. The upside, what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and do this. Get that extra 10 dodge up right off the bat. There's a vulnerability. Now we just got to start guarding him, which is fine. It's not a big deal. Damn it, Grandma. I'm going to need you to die. Oh, good. They're putting it all on him. That's fantastic. For us! Not yet, though. Wait, why? Oh, it's because everyone's gone. Okay, good dodge, good dodge. Excellent dodge. Good dodges. That extra dodge is coming in. I like it. Just keep dodging. Oh, dear. You're going to be guarded, so duelist advance is pointless. Murder that crone. Close. Nailed it.
As the fiend falls,
we put the guard up. We should be okay now. If he gets guarded or marked, it's fine because we're going to get prod up, so it won't be as big a deal. Mike is our best mod. Mike is our best. The competition's a little slim. It's him and Das Bear. So, but, sup, Mike? How you doing? And hello, Turtle Griffin. Your first stream, welcome on in. Pleasure to have you. Alright, try it again. Ooh, we got... Oh, still resisted. What a bummer. 8 to 14. Yeah, that's some more damage. Alright.
masterfully executed.
Good crit, though. So the crits are definitely helping us maintain our stress so far. That and the stuns and the dodges. It's all coming together nicely so far.
Press this advantage.
Although, like I said, the real test for this comp is going to be the Virago. The upside, the double riposte might be quite handy for that as well. So we'll have to see. When does that fall off? One more round. So next round, probably before. I don't think we need to guard here. I think we can just stun that guy, knock him back, hopefully. Alright, now he has to harmless swipe to get forward again. So we don't have to worry about him. Which means if the guard's dropping... okay, if the mark's dropping, we're dropping the guard as well. So now, we can go ahead and duelist advance. Stress is fine. Just go ahead and do damage.
Well struck.
Look at that little corky crit. Look at him. Look at him go. Look at him go. Oh, he's such a cutie. Oh! Oh, did I say we were dropping the guard? My bad. Just kidding. Let's keep that guard going, baby. Nah, it's fine. Oh, we're gonna get crit here and there. It's alright. Harmless swipe. It's all working as intended. If we can knock him back again, that would be good. We'll see. Actually, do we just go for the kill on him, maybe? I think I'd rather... Do I want to knock him back? I don't think it matters anymore. Let's just kill him. Just get him off the board. Sup, Epic Marcus? How you doing? You have to be careful you don't bring in bad luck. Your first torturous run last night, you got Shambler literally first random fight in your first dungeon, I recall. Sometimes the game just likes to get the broadside, the biggest broadside out of the way early. Don't take it too personally. The game's just looking out for you. Just making sure you know what's up. What you're getting into. Boom. Good dodges. Good dodges. Keep dodging. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Dodge everything. Happy feet. Good footwork. Keep moving. Oh, a double resist. How unexpected.
Impressive.
There we go. Alright, you're back there. We're not going to worry about you this round. Let's just slice this guy up. Stress is good again. Got some crits, always nice. I want to keep the bleeds going. I essentially want him to die from bleeding, which he will eventually. Just kind of hoping it'd be a little quicker than this, though. Just kind of hoping we, get him in 2 rounds, not 3. Although, I could do that. That'll finish him off. There we go. God, I got 50% prot. That is tough stuff right there. It's like trying to bust through wildebeest hide. I think I'd be crit.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
You were lucky enough to meet the Shambler on the old road. Oh, that's nice. He's coming to say hi. Coming to make sure you get a proper greeting. Alright, who's got the negative 33% stress for 2 rounds because you crit, so you open the tent. Nothing is left inside the tent. Oh, bummer. Alright, no idea which way to go. I wish this fight were on the other side of that room, that way we could try and crit scout there to see. What do you guys think? What are you feeling, chat? Should we go left or should we go up? You're doing good? Been a lazy day? Most of last month? Yeah, of course, of course. I'm doing good. Good to hear you're doing well, it sounds. Left, up, left. Oh boy. Lack of stress is real tasty? Indeed. Well, we knew we had kind of a small advantage on stress coming into here, unless we ran into a madman. That was going to be our big stress issue, which we have not run into yet. Or double crone. We haven't run into a double crone yet, or a crone witch combo. That could still screw us too. All the way up. Always up. Looks like up. Looks like up is up. Strong opinions on up. Okay. Let's go up. At least it's not a hallway battle. That's fair. Although, that room battles are far more likely to be Virago. Also Virago Madman combo. That's like your highest chance of getting him. So keep that in mind. This could get overly exciting. Too exciting, even. If such a thing is possible. And it usually is. 300. Yeah, I think we toss bandages. Oh, okay, another. Alright. Maybe not what you call the easy. She double stressed me right off the bat. Not too bad, though. We got some stress reduction in this party. Resilient. Wheeled Adventurer. So, she's not quite as scary as she could be. And at the very least, I don't think that one can crit. I'm pretty sure that one can't crit. Because it doesn't do damage. Actually, there are some... Oh, it can... Actually, it can crit, I think. Unless it was changed at some point. But early on in Darkest Dungeon... attacks that did no damage could crit. It was possible. I don't know if that ever got changed or if it's still possible. I haven't seen it in a long time. But in some of our earlier runs here on stream, we did run into that a few times. It was awesome. It was really cool. I loved it so much. Alright, at least we haven't been marked yet. That's kind of good. But just in case, here, let's put that up. I probably should have gone for the guard right off the bat, especially with him going. Oh well. We're going to go for it. Okay, they're going out of order. That's good for us. And they're marking him anyway, which is fine. That's fine. That don't scare me none. I do want to avoid another mark going out if possible, though. Or Rain of Blight. Fortunately, we haven't been hit by a Rain of Blight. Would you stop that? Lady, please. Cut it out. Damn. She's got some issues. Now I'm going to have to work on that, but let's take this monster out first. Oh, God, that was 13 with prod up. Good God. Oh, yeah, your health's getting a little low there, Chief. We're gonna have to fix that.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sun.
Ain't afraid of no ghost or Mark. I'm a little afraid of Mark's. Is he wearing a bucket on his head? It looks like it at certain angles, doesn't it? And that is a first-time Tier 1 sub from Turtle Griffin. Much appreciated, friend. Thank you for that support. Might put a little blurb there in chat for you and a link. If you're interested, let us know. If you're not interested, that's cool. And the Trello link has a list of dishes that do not currently have an owner. If you like the idea but aren't feeling creative. The quarry falters. It sure does. Are you bleeding to death? You sure are. 7 to 12 seems nice. We'll go with that. Zeratul glares at Zeratul from a dark corner while flailing disembodied heads. Let's see. And now you're officially 40 years old. Congratulations, Ella Smith. Another rotation down. Happy birthday. I hope it's a good one. These are awkward times to have a birthday, but I'm sure it'll still be delightful.
A death by inches.
5 damage. The prot is growing.
Injury.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Houndmaster, I'm gonna need you to start doing corgi things, please. That stress is a little more than I'm looking for right now. Just a smidgen. 34!
Pumps. The limbs obey.
Gifted!
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Hot damn, another one. Betink D with the Prime subscription, first timer as well. I don't know if you heard what I just said, but I'll reiterate it, because why not? Might just put a blurb there in chat for you. If you're interested, let us know. It's a little thank you to people who sub for the first time. The Trello board... The bot said no! Wait, there's a cooldown on that? There shouldn't be. Oh, maybe I didn't turn it off for Streamlabs. There shouldn't be. I'll fix that later. I got you for now. Apparently, Das Bear's a little jealous that that Mike got called Best Mod. Das Bear can be a tad vindictive. Okay. Get them woos going? Or are we gonna woo like hell? How's the run going? Some desirable fire. Run's going pretty good so far. We haven't done too much today to go wrong, but this is the run where it would go wrong, probably. Your name is also Joe? Welcome to the Joe Club. A lot of Joes around here, there's a couple of us. A handful. There's a lot of Alexes, though. We have a ton of Alexes. They're just proliferating. Keep slicing. Good crit. That'll help. Sort of. 26. Just go ahead and stun that. Let's reduce the number we're going to take here. And Mark's gone. Cool. That's helpful. Boom! 2 crits. Not bad. Alright, Corkster. You know what to do. Let's see it. Big number. Big number. Big number. Why did you go last? With 7 speed. That's impressive. Never seen such a slow corgi before. Okay. Not bad. Still 17, so a little higher than I'd like, but not too shabby. One more for the way out. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. What a cooperative little corgi.
A momentary abatement.
What a good little Corkster. And there's a dodge. I wondered if we were going to get one or not this fight. There it is. Speaking of dogs, I hear mine barking. That's not a bark. That's a dream. Got a dreaming puppy. Somewhere. I hear him. He's right behind me. Alright. Always wonder what the hell he's dreaming about when he goes into these little yips. This one sounds excited. What is he yipping at that he's so excited about? If only I could see into that little noggin of his, I think it would be fascinating. It'd be very enlightening at any rate. Is he chasing down one of those pesky cats that comes into the backyard? Is he dreaming about chasing a kitty? I don't know. I'll never know. Many of us have tried and do not remember so well. Your modified DD. You're going after killing your whole team. Well, not... it's... This team was already dead. The moment I decided to select them for anything, they were dead. Bandas Bear, if only. I've tried. He just keeps coming back. It's like the mask. Yeah, you could throw it out your window all you want. That damn thing just boomerangs right back in. It's stress healing. Little doggy dreams. Is that it? He's stress healing? That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Almost feels like the game's prioritizing certain heirlooms here. Come on, crit scout. Let's see. Did we... Chat, we went the wrong way. We gotta go. We gotta bypass the gatekeeper. Oh no. We should still more or less hold on to all of this. Actually, now that we know where we're going, I think we have plenty. I think we can go ahead and toss the extra medicinal herbs here. So I might as well take that. Yeah, sure. Toss that on in there. Well, alright. I mean, if you're gonna pull my leg over it, sure. I'll take them. Let's just peek out here quick, see what we got. 2 packs. Not to be confused with 2 pox. Ooh. And it revealed nothing. Very nice. God, that was 10 stress on that tick. Very, very cool. Well, cross your fingers. Oh, and a hunger check. Uh-oh. What'll it be? The dog is walking its skeletons. How precious. I shouldn't laugh. They're both going to crit me. That's what Bone Ramble do in Champion. They just they crit. That's it. That's their entire existence. I'm ready for it, though. How did you miss a stunned dog? Well, okay. So far, so good, I guess. There it is. What did I say? They crit. By design. The crittiest little bastards you've ever seen. Ain't nobody crit more than they. Nobody. Spiders? Meat hookers? Nothing crits more than a bone boy. A clump boy. One of these little bastards. That thing right there? That's just crit manifested. Kinda want to kill this dog, but I don't have it. So we should probably heal instead. Hey, you know, crit for crit, I'll take it. Dog's gone. Oh, boy. Alright, Corgster, that's 40. That's tough. Good Corgi Howl, though. We can make that work. Okay. Let's buy a round or 2 here. Pure crit energy condensed into a log. Yes, precisely. Sadly. Although the hounds are not one to be outdone too easily, too quickly. Let's go ahead and throw this up. Maybe I'll miss. Okay, he did miss. I guess that's not terrible. If we tarry, surely more will come. I'm trying not to, buddy. I'm trying not to. It's alright, we'll just throw the shield in and hope we don't crit. Actually, this is probably gonna be our last howl. Well, we might get another one out. We got the kill anyway. Doesn't matter.
Foolish horrors.
Brought low
Delightful.
and driven into the mud.
Yes, I'll take that instead of gold.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
God, no Virago. I shouldn't say things like that, knock on wood. No scouts. So we're going into 2 blind hallways. They are short hallways, but that doesn't mean diddly squat. That's a potential 3 fights with 4th there. We could camp here, but I kind of want to wait until this room in case something goes horribly, horribly wrong. Okay, nothing in this hallway. Cool. Alright.
A fortune waiting.
Excellent. Guess we can toss that at this point. One last fight, and hey! We got some relatively easy room battles. I mean, as far as things go, these aren't too shabby. Damn. You ever toss dog treats? Yes, a lot of the time. This time we're going into a boss fight where we're going to want the dog treats, though, so I'm holding on to them. For the time being, anyway. And yes. I don't know who's getting marked. He is! Well, we might as well riposte off of that. Sure. Let's see if we can prevent a double mark here. No, it's coming. Wait, you didn't go for the marked target. Bold. Bold. Rate of flight! Oh, that's the first one we've seen. Oh. Ooh, good dodges. Good dodges. Excellent. Okay, no more Rains of Blight, please. I probably should have AoE healed there, but I think the stun's going to be overall a little more useful. Well, I can't reach anything I want to reach right now, so I guess we should try and take that monster. 32 damage, not bad. 3 off lethal, though. That'll definitely do. Might as well finish him off. It's at least one less mark killer I have to worry about. We're getting plenty of free damage off the riposte right now anyway. But that's come to an end. Let's guard. Next round, we lunge forward. Actually, kind of wish we had done that this round, but preventing a crit on that mark is generally more ideal. Boom! You go back. It's not going to matter. We're not going to get a harmless swipe out of that. Anyway, because this one's going to launch itself back. There's the escape cloud. Good dodges. Good resists. Everything's fine so far. How's our stress? I mean, it is what it is. TZ, you're missing too much here, buddy. Need you to land a shot. There you go. Infomercial style. Are your dungeons getting constantly raided by high DPS, low stress heal parties? Need more instant damage and stressed attacks? Or Necromane TM Skellies are the answer for you. Nothing, and I mean nothing, is as critty as these bad boys. Watch as they bump through this Crusader in just 3 turns. Call now. Oh, 3 turns? I wish that were a joke, but that's not... At 16 damage a pop, that's not a joke. Is this a champion dungeon? Yes, it is. This is Champion Wield, our second and only Champion Wield run. Or last. Second and last. Thanks to our prudent planning early on. We won't have to do another one. What do I want to do here? I could try and knock him back again, but that just kind of feels like a waste. We could finish this off. That's probably what we'll do. Let's finish it. Oh, guard wore off. Maybe I should have reguarded. That would have been an okay option as well. But I suppose if we're going to get 7 to 12, it doesn't matter who I hit with this. Might as well just get the riposte up just in case it is him who takes the hit, which it probably will because he's in front. That's just how this works. Could let that one bleed out. It was going to get one more Rain of Blight, and that's exactly why we didn't want him to get another turn. Shit. The egg, too. I don't even care about the crit or the stress. The disease, that's a tough one. Negative speed, negative damage, negative max HP. Going into this boss, that's going to be tough. That's going to be a fucking problem. I have no way of getting rid of that right now. The max HP doesn't matter that much. It's the damage. The speed, honestly, it matters a little bit. It's mostly the damage that's the problem, because we have to kill that damn thing every round. That's why I always prioritize them first. They're just little disease machines. But that's alright, we'll deal with them. We'll get it figured out.
A singular strike.
We'll figure it out. Yes, we will. And there it is! Fucking hell.
Lapse in concentration.
God. Double crit. That's why I always kill them first. Right there. Prime example. Tough little customers they are. Fortunately, I keep having to do other things, so I can't launch him forward, which means we can't actually hit this little bastard. Unless I get the... I need to heal. We'll just camp after this fight, it's fine. Alright, at least we got the stun this time. It's something, it helps. Good God. Alright, we're back in position. What's our stress? 24, 20. A camp will take care of most of that. Let's just kill the damn thing. There we go. Nice and safe. Bear playing video games. I know, it's unheard of. How you doing, Raider? How's it going? Well, at least we only ended up getting one disease out of all that. Not a great one, but we'll make do. For the torch for good luck.
This momentum. Push on to the task.
Ooh, no scout. Alright, let's take a gander in the hallway quick before we camp. Alright, looks like it's a clear hallway. We don't have much to worry about. Okay, never mind. Somebody talking. I thought the air conditioner was making a weird noise. Wednesday at last. You can finally sleep listening to the voice of being stressed nonstop. Oh, that's most games I play, technically. So if that's what you're looking for, any day of the week will serve you. I get stressed out easily by games. That's why chat shows up. At the end of the day, they know what they're here for. They know. Alright, do we want to risk a nighttime ambush? That's the question. We know we're taking unparalleled finesse. We know we're doing tactics. No question about that. I feel like we should take maintained equipment here. But if we do that, we have to risk the ambush. I'm torn. Is he missing his head? Ah, he takes his whole head off. That's convenient. Secretly, it's the bear in control. That little bear there. I didn't realize he took his whole head off when we camped. I guess I haven't paid that much attention. Huh. That's nice. Huh. Hey, he got real familiar with a guillotine, I think. Alternatively, this would be a nice upgrade. Yeah, this would be great. I think we're going to go for it. Let's risk it. We've gotten an ambush, what, the last 2 camps we've done? Statistically speaking, this one should not... That's not how statistics work, but statistically speaking, this should not be an ambush. We're gonna die. Alright, should we swap anything out here? I think we swap out... Oh, I can't do it until we're done with the camp. Alright, fair enough. Three in a row now. Oh, it's cute. Look at them. They're gonna stress me the hell out, aren't they? Oh, they're so precious. Look at the it's so cute and squishy. Oh. Okay, good dodge. Gambler's fallacy. A little bit. But hey, you know, you gotta believe. Some days you just gotta go for it. And look at that, it paid off in the end. Look at that, that's pretty neat. It's pretty good stuff. I'll take it. Worked out for us. We got a little extra free loot on the way out. Got our 3rd sapphire. Not bad, not bad. All right, let's make the swaps we need. So what do we not want here? We kind of need Rampart's the weak link here. But if I don't have Rampart, then we're kind of... Actually, no. Because what we can do... Get rid of tracking shot. Take up point blank. Then we can do the combo. So we don't need to rely on Rampart. We can go Retribution instead. That'll help us take care of the ads more frequently. Make that a little easier. Plus, of course, we'll use Bolster. Actually, I really don't need Guard. Forget Guard, I guess. Yeah. What's Guard? I mean, I could save a life with Guard at some point, I suppose, but I can't really afford to do a non-offensive action in this fight. Except for the healer, you know. And you're good. You're okay. Everyone's good. We're all good. The only thing I might do here, actually, is get rid of... I want to get rid of Cry Havoc. Should probably keep the heal. Do we want the Guard? Actually, the Guard's probably the weak link here. Drop the Guard, pick up Blackjack, just in case we do get slid forward. As they could knock the Highwaymen back. Actually, no, I say that. I think we want to start like this, right? Yeah. Start like this. Get the Duelist Advance forward early. Yeah, that sounds good, Okay, cool. There it is. There are small lies, medium lies, big lies, and statistics. Statistics. When interpretation goes awry. Sup, Zaxxon? How you doing? Been a while since you catched up to a stream? Well, welcome on in. You're just in time to watch yourself beat the hell out of a boss. Perfect timing, if you ask me. Let's go. Let's do it. Hello, Sweet Cannon. Ah, I forgot you were invisible. That's kind of a little disappointing. Holy crap! Oh, they have 20 HP. I was a little off. For some reason, I thought it was 16. I have no idea why. Well, that's alright. We're gonna get them. Right. Ooh, should we start with this? No, I feel like we start with this. Yeah. Get the riposte up. Now, next round, I'll put the dodge up. Probably should have done that the other way. But we got enough dodge through our passives that I'm okay with this. 6 damage, only 182 to go. And that's why we do the double riposte for this fight. Right there. That guy's going to essentially kill himself. Should probably save the dog treat for next round, but I'll put it up this round. Why not? What the hell? Alright, you're back in 4th position. That's the spot I don't want you in. That's a little tougher to deal with. 5. We went from 16 to 5. Hell yeah! Alright, this is gonna be tough. We got 2 people that need to take that out. 9. The Houndmaster misses. That double crit, though. But hey, we don't take as much stress because we got Retaliation 21, by the way. Hot damn. Alright. 85% chance to hit. Got him.
Decimated.
Don't. Okay.
Precision and power.
Man, those Fusilier double crits, they get you, don't they? They certainly get you. Alright, not bad reinforcements. It's in a good position as well. Well, let's go ahead and keep the riposte up, though. You did buy Monster Hunter World, and now you're addicted. 16 HP is on Veteran. Was that Veteran? I don't know. For some reason, I thought it was 12, 14, and 16. I don't know. I don't remember numbers very well, if you can't tell. It's kind of my weakness. Numbers are definitely my weakness. I need to reapply. I'd rather not. I think we go for the kill shoot. It's an awkward position to be in. Alright. We want the double riposte. We're just going to have to hope the Houndmaster can hit that again.
Destroyed.
Yo. Okie dokie. 85%. Feels pretty solid. I think we got this. Sure do. One of these times we're going to miss. We didn't get any cannon damage this round, unfortunately. Oh, good. He summoned a... Another one of you. Shit. Alright, I gotta go back. Excellent dodge. Did your treat wear off? Your treat did indeed wear off. Let's reapply that. Okay, good one shot.
breaks.
Now, I can lay some proper damage down. 8. Oh, I hate this fight so fucking much. Such a bad fight. Such a boring, slow fight. God help me. This fight is terrible. It was nice back when you could just bring double shield breaker and tear through it. I miss those days. Those days were nice. Oh. Not great.
Exposed to a
Not
killing
great.
blow.
Alright, at least we can get some more damage on it this round. That's good. 12. A bit more respectable. Jeez. Tell them how you really feel. Okay, there we go. If we get some crits, this will go a little faster, but we don't have a Jester this time. Usually I bring a Jester for the extra crits to speed this along, but we run the Houndmaster this time. So, here we are. Houndmaster in tow. I think the two of them should be able to handle this. Let's throw some heals. We need to heal. One eternity later, panel here. Yeah, this fight goes on forever. It sure does, Weeb. This fight is ass. I wish they would revert the changes to it so I could just, like I said, shield breaker through it. Oh, no. Well, guys, we finally did it. We finally missed. Death is coming. Boom!
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
Let's see. Fusilier's probably going to go next. I think we die. I think we lose the run if we stick around. Unlucky? Yeah, pretty unlucky. That was a big hit? Yeah. That's why you kill the Pyro. Well, I don't think it's worth losing the run off of that. I think we head back. Just, this is our first failed week. It's fine. It's the Weald. Things go wrong in the Weald. Not a big deal. If it hadn't been this guy that got resummoned, we might have been okay. We have the Fits on our healer, a 9 speed. If it hadn't been for this guy popping up, I think we would have been okay. It's definitely not worth losing the run off of this, so.
The sin is not in being outmatched.
That's
but in
alright.
failing to
Next time,
recognize
I think we'll just go ahead and skip the Houndmaster. I think we're just generally better off with a Jester for this, I think. The Wheeled Explorer and the extra scouting, it was nice. It certainly helped get there, but once we were there, I don't know. I still think... I also think we probably should have gone full damage here. Yeah. I kind of regret the Moon Cloak now. A little bit. What's the accuracy on the cannon? Can that attack actually be dodged? I'm surprised we didn't get a dodge if it's dodgeable, considering how much dodge we have. But for all I know, it's not actually dodgeable. Normally, I don't get hit by it. It's the first time in a long time we've been hit. Alright, well that's fine. We'll rack it up and try again.
regroup.
Why not bring Helene over MA, Riposte, to keep the ads at bay?
Time
We're on
is
champion. We don't want the
full.
ads to stay up. So we'd either have to kill the ads ourselves with a Hellion or bring the MAA, which can hit 1, 2nd, and 3rd position, and riposte the Fusilier in the... This fight takes so long that if you don't keep the Fusilier dead, you're just going to get double crit until you start afflicting. This fight is not a quick one. It does not end in a speedy manner. Besides, if it wasn't the Men-at-Arms, I'd have taken the Shield Breaker instead. That way we'd ignore some of the defense, plus shield breaking hit all 4 positions, decent accuracy. However, the man-at-arms is also great for getting to the cannon, considering that is something we have to do alive on champion, wield in the dark. The man-at-arms makes it possible to get to the cannon. The mistake there was probably bringing the Houndmaster. It was definitely a greedy approach because we lost accuracy without being able to end crit. So, at the end of the day, I should have brought the Jester, but I figured the Houndmaster would be okay. It kind of was, but that one miss is painful. If only I had a 3rd moon ring, that probably wouldn't have happened. But I only have 2 moon rings, so... Actually, it also probably didn't help that we got the egg on them in that run, too. Ruins Tactician replaced Gifted. That's a little disappointing. Curious, not great. And Fear of the Eldritch, also not great. So we got a little cleanup to do here. It's only 1 lost week. Sorry to your failure, boss. Ah, you did fine. It was a Houndmaster, fortunately. That, and I kept getting Alex Demille in the wrong position. I really should have. I think my mistake there was maybe over-prioritizing as well. Over-prioritizing the Retribution on the Man-at-Arms. Not ramparting quite enough to maintain our positions properly so Alex Demille could pistol shot. So that was also a mistake on my part. That was my bad. That should not have been the case. So if I'd been a little better about that, we might have been okay as well. Because then Alex Demille, who was supposed to be the one largely killing the Fusilier, would have been much better at it. So I made a couple of slight errors there that just culminated in bad stuff. It's alright, we'll get him next time. The run didn't end, not the end of the world. Boom has happened. Yeah, we got shot by the cannon. Alright. Houndmaster's pretty good here, you think? They were alright. The bigger problem was the egg, I suppose. If we hadn't gotten the egg, that could have gone quite differently. But, fact of the matter is, that is what we picked up on the way in, so... Let's get rid of it. And was it you? No? That must have been one of the other ones. Alright, well, let's get rid of Tucker down while we're here. And while we're at it, do we want On Guard? Do we want Gifted? What do we want to lock in? We should lock something in. Let's lock in...
Our community grows.
So I think I prefer Quick Reflexes. Let's lock that in. Take you again, boss. You're not stressed enough. We'll give you a couple of weeks off. Yeah, we retreated from battle, which added a bunch of stress. Plus, it was 4 death doors, which stress each person who hit death's door out, and stresses the rest of the party, or 2 of them, pardon me, not 4. Alright, let's see. Anything in here? Nope. Anything over here? Not really. Alright, I went against my better judgment there too, taking the extra defensive item. Should have just gone with the Crescendo box like I was originally planning, but I figured it'd be nice to get that little extra dodge, maybe dodge an extra, you know, Wicked Slice, not Wicked Slice, Slice, whatever, from the Bandit. Maybe, we did get a few dodges from the Fusilier shot, so it did help, but, I don't know, I feel like it left us a little too soft. I think next time we go in, what we're going to do instead is, I think we're still going to take the Man-at-Arms just so we can get... just so we can get to the boss. But I think we're going to swap out the Highwayman for Shieldbreaker instead. It's going to be a little tougher. Definitely. Because we won't be able to riposte the adds to death quite as efficiently, but we will be able to do more damage to the cannon, and the Shieldbreaker will definitely have a bit of extra, delightfully extra punching power for taking down Fusilier in any position from any position. So position is less of an issue then. So, and of course we'll take the Jester instead of the Houndmaster most likely. That'll probably be how we do it. The Jester's nice because we can get the AoE bleed in, so we also do damage to the cannon, and if the thing's in third position, we do a little damage to it. The downside to that strat is the fact that if the thing is in the fourth position, I only have 2 people who can hit it. One of them has to be the healer. So, that's where the Houndmaster does shine for that fight. They can hit fourth position, assuming they hit. I need another Moon Ring. That's what we need. Moon Ring would help immensely if we had a third one. Normally we do by this point, but this time we don't. Very sad. Very sad. Anyway, let's see. What do we do this week then? What do we got here? Anyone still need to get Alex up? We're gonna have to take Alex on. We're probably gonna have to do a short dungeon here to get Alex ranked up. Oh, it's too bad it's not champion. So, warrens, short warrens, 90% of rooms. We could do that. Well, we could do that. Do you smell a finale? Finale's not great because of all the protection in there. Hellion can be good too. Hellion can be good, just not ideal for the Wield, in my opinion. I don't like the Hellion in the Wield. Too much shit that can go wrong. If you're going to take a frontliner, might as well just take the Men-at-Arms. The Wield is where they shine. Because they can prevent a lot of bad stuff from happening to you. What does Enitai got? Hemophilia. We should probably clear that too. Okay, let's throw that in here. Got some diseases we should probably clear. The Vestal that just went out, who's currently stress healing, but we'll go ahead and get rid of the Fits as well. The extra speed's nice, but that was an example of where losing the accuracy can kind of hurt. Stream isn't working for you, is it? Is it not? It's working on my end. You're getting any turns against cannon if you run Vestal, Jester, Shieldbreaker, Men-at-Arms. So, yes, if all goes according to plan, because we stack as much damage as possible on the Shieldbreaker, and the Jester will, as much as possible, buff crit chance and accuracy. That's my usual. My usual go-to for that fight is, well, for Apprentice and Veteran, it's usually Shieldbreaker, Highwayman. But on Champion, I swap the Highwayman out for the Men-at-Arms. It usually works well enough. It's not usually an issue. Has been our go-to strat for Apprentice and Veteran since we started this challenge, and it's worked flawlessly every time. However, getting to the cannon is a bigger issue if you don't have the Men-at-Arms. Because you got giants tree-smacking everybody, you got Viragos doing immense damage, just etc., etc., marks and fungal claws. The Men-at-Arms helps survive all of that much, much more easily. It's a lot less volatile a run over the Highwayman. But taking the Highwayman with the Shieldbreaker instead of the MAA means the Highwayman is almost never out of position either. So it's easy to maintain the riposte and be in position because the Shieldbreaker always moves forward. Pretty much always going in a forward direction. So I just didn't manage our Highwayman positioning well enough. I just wasn't used to it. Because like I said, we've mostly been running the Shieldbreaker. So I didn't manage it well enough and it ended up costing us. So that was mostly my bad. Never do it that way, but the Wield is a horrible region in general. Especially Torchless. Sup, Jeremy? MA is good for everything. I like the MAA in the Wield and the Cove mostly. They're fine anywhere. They are a riposter after all. They get a decent guard. And, their camping skills are absolutely amazing. So, I agree they're good pretty much anywhere, but I really, really like them. I think they are at their best in the Wield. They ain't too shabby, because they usually got okay bleed resist. You throw an Ethereal Crucifix on them, all the better. then they got good bleed resist as well, and the guard can also help in the cove, so I think they're pretty good in the cove too. They're a little less necessary in like the ruins or the warrens, but they do fine there too. And yeah, lots of marks in the wield, so you might as well get somebody who can guard and build their own prot up and doesn't care as much about the mark, yeah. Indeed. What about the bunch of roses? Buff Grandpa is so strong. True. Grandpa's got some power in those swings. About the bunch of roses. The bloody herbs. Alright, so what are we going to do this week? I think it's going to end up being this. I don't really like the item. Is there something better being offered? Anything else we want? Nah, not really. Alright, so this is fine. Oh, wait, do I have the standard? I don't think I have the standard. I don't think we have any of it this time. I have the damn you game! Why would you do this to me? Why? Why now? Why like this? Why? Did we go for the Countess? Did we one-shot the Countess? Did we do it right now so we have this for the rest of our runs? Yes, sir. Grandpa screams, uh-huh. Oh, it turns him into an absolute goddamn monster. It's beautiful. Mostly with riposte, though, to be fair. The rest of his stuff is... I mean, he does give him crit, does give him prot. It gives him basically everything he wants. It's tough to say no. So nice for the rest of the run? It would. But the Countess is... Do I really feel like the Count... Honestly, after that last run, I'd trip into the highlight courtyard. Might not. That might be the break I need to recover. It is the Countess, though, and the Countess fight can always go a little wonky, you know? It can always be a little tough. So what would we do? We need a man-at-arms for it. Okay, we still have Durar, though. So the man-at-arms, shield breaker, Vestal, and a Houndmaster. That would be our comp. The problem with that is we have to get we either take 2 weeks for the Countess, or we take the risky play and try and get there in one shot with a Houndmaster stress healing. It's doable. We've done it a couple of times. Normally, I just break it into 2 weeks. You know, do 1 week with my usual clear the courtyard party, and then switch over to the Jester. However, in this case, since we just lost a week, I'd like to be efficient and tackle her in one. It is doable. We've done it a couple of times. Sometimes things go wrong and you can't quite pull it off, but I don't know. That too, snake fights? Possibly, yeah. Sup, Grunt? Good to see you're amongst the living again. What are the buffs in gray? Do they apply normally? So, the buffs in gray, those are if you have the full set equipped, you get those buffs. If you only have one piece equipped, you don't get it. You have to have both of them. The Toy Soldier and the all battle standard. You have to have them both. Hi, work bad. Oh, work bad. What's up with work? Worst case, you pull out early and two-shot it like no more. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Fed. There's no reason not to try and one-shot it, but if we're not going to end up one-shotting it, it is nicer to start with a Jester. Although we could do the Countess with a Jester instead of the Houndmaster. I have done it before. It's a bit riskier because you get a lot less dodge, and you can't protect your damage healers quite as effectively. So it's riskier on the boss, but much easier to get to the boss. Like, getting to the boss and starting the fight is much easier. So it's kind of it's a risk. Do you want the easier boss and the harder dungeon, or do you want the easier dungeon and the harder boss? And I just don't know the answer to that question. I think we went the easier boss. The Countess, while not a terribly generally difficult boss, can throw a few curveballs at you that can be very unfortunate. So, I'm thinking, oh boy, you're oh dear, oh my. I'm thinking we'll go for the safe route for the boss. So we're gonna be taking which one though? Hunter Trot's nice for getting to her, but isn't useful against her. Unerring's not great. None of the... Clodder's nice, though, actually. Clodder's alright. Hyorin, you're not level 6, but... Quick Reflexes, also nice. A Blue Nominia, a little more problematic here. And you don't really have that much else going for you. Again, Hunter Trot's nice for getting to the Countess. Not great for her, though. How about Lord Denki? Slugger. Tough. Here we go. This is the one we take right there. There we go. It's two solid solid things for this. Plus, if we do end up having to puncture or whatever, we do get unerring as well. So tough and slugger, that's good. It's perfect. We will possibly have to risk some snake fights, but... Do the successful snake fight buffs stack? Good question, Happy Fish Face. I'm not actually sure. I've never done 2 of them in one dungeon. It's just work, therefore bad. Fair enough. I can't entirely disagree with that. 2 MAA with shard dust in your set. That's true, Buji. That's definitely a bit riskier, but it is doable. Because then you just spam the shit out of dodge and never have to worry. I'm trying to remember what the downside to dust is. Let me look that up. I only had a couple of occasions to use it like that, and I don't remember. It's been a little while now. Let me take a quick gander. Shard dust. High stress and a couple of debuffs. Was that it? Let's see. Debuff. Plus 10% stress, negative 10% virtue chance, and it deals 10 stress. That's not terrible. And it buffs your damage, your speed, and if I remember right, it refreshes limited use. So you could basically spam. Bolster, that's the name of it. And if you're using 2 MA, the only downside to MAAs in that fight is they don't punch through armor, and for some fucking reason, half of the Countess's attacks don't trigger riposte. I think they used to. When COM came out, I'm pretty sure, and they did the slight reworks of the Countess, I don't know if they broke something, or if they intentionally made it so you couldn't riposte half of her attacks, but damn it, you can't. They used to, yeah. I don't know if it's broken or if it's intended, but it sucks. It's on purpose because she has a lot of AoE. Well, that was the best counter to her. I mean, it's fine to her. It was fine. She could still kill people if you were unfortunate. I don't know. I don't like that. It's also inconsistent with the rest of the mechanics of the game. It felt like a ham-fisted fix for that perceived issue. If they were that worried about it, just bump her health up a little more. Like, it sucks for anyone trying not to take a riposte part. I don't know. There's no good solution there. I think it was fine how it was, but here we are. So now we just abuse shard dust instead. I don't know. I think we're probably just... Yeah, Shield Breaker just feels too important for the fight. You can bypass the armor. You do respectable damage. You can move around. If you really, really need to, you can Serpent Sway. Does Serpent Sway work for the egg pops? I don't think I've ever tried using it for them. It blocks damage, right? They do damage. I assume Serpent Sway would block them, so you can block a couple of those with that if you need. You know. Command has no love. Poor Command. Oh, man. Poor Command. I mean, compared to everything else the Man-at-Arms does, it's just... I don't know. The problem is, this doesn't last... So you have to constantly alternate defend and in order to keep it all running, and it's just... Why do that when you could also get a riposte up, especially if you're guarding, or I don't know. It's just... I don't know. It just feels so inconvenient. I'm sure it's not terrible. It just... Actually, I'm kind of curious what it looks like if you get it fully upgraded. Let's take a look here. I don't think I've ever fully upgraded Command before in my life. Let's see. 25, 10, 8% crit. Accuracy crit. I would just rather take a Jester, you know? I mean, I guess sure you could stack it with a Jester, but... I don't know. I just don't like it. It feels woefully inconvenient, I guess is what I would say there. Sup? Panostis, how you doing? Peace. Men in their skin is unacceptable. Command, especially with Musk's offering. That's fair. With modded classes, it probably has a bit more value. But with the baseline classes, Antiquarian, it might pair with Reason. Well, no, because you'd be buffing the antiq... Okay, never mind. Actually, no. It doesn't specify they have to be guarded by the man-at-arms, so you could have an Antiquarian force guarding somebody, or no, it would. She would be the one who's guarded. Never mind. Yeah, no, that was my brain have dumb thought, not think good there. So yeah, no, it's just that's all I can say about it. I don't like it. That's just personal opinion. I'm sure some people get great use out of it. It's objectively speaking, it's not a bad skill. It's just I don't like the inconvenience of using it. Especially when his other skills are all so great in their own right as well, so, you know. Just one of those things. Alright, well, we're gonna go for the Countess, so who else are we taking? Who's gonna be my Hound? Well, the Houndmaster I'd like to take, I can't. So where's the other Houndmaster? Are you gonna be okay for this? Quick reflexes is nice. Unerring's solid. You know what, you'll be off guard. Fuck, I should have removed that. It's only for the first round. That's kind of an inconvenient time for it to trigger, though. To be fair. Alright, here's what we're going to do. Wait, do I have this full? No. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to lock that in this week. We're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to get our... We're going to go ahead and do this short this week. Since it's a short, Warrens is probably not the worst place. Ruins would be better, but Warrens isn't a bad place to do a short. We're going to go ahead and get Alex Geigel leveled up here. Stick them in the back. Because we need to get them up to champion level anyway. None of this helps a ton, but I guess it's fine. The real trick here is who do we take? I think we need to take a Crusader with them. Do I have a Crusader who's not level 6 yet? Yeah. But this won't get you to level 6, so that doesn't matter. Musical Beast Slayer. So we're going to be using, or relying on, a Crusader probably for some of our stress management. Warren Scrounger, gifted, meditate. Honestly, none of this is great, so. Beast Slayer, actually, Beast Slayer's pretty nice here. We'll take Beast Slayer. And we will also take, hey, the Green Digi. I forgot we had the Green Digi. Cool. That doesn't help us right now, though. And then we could take Nade Chan in too. And then a healer. No stress management. Except for the Crusader. That's our stress management. That's gonna suck. But it's a short, it might be fine. It's going to be an expensive run, but we have plenty of money. That's not a big deal. Alternatively, this is a little less safe, but it does give us some more direct damage, and it gives us Warren's Adventurer, which is nice, plus Robust. Less crit, though. Which healer do we take? Hard Skin's probably not a bad idea. Robust is nice, yeah. Warren's Scrounger. Well, there we go. The answer's that. It's at least 10%. It's at least 10% scouting, since we have no Seer Stones. How many weeks are available for wasting? We've lost 1 week so far, so 7, technically speaking. 7. Alright, well, this could be our squad. It gives us a little stress healing. It's a short dungeon. Hopefully that's enough. We'll see. Depends what pods we run into. If we run into a Shambler, we're in deep shit, though. This party is not fighting a Shambler. So that would be a wasted week. It's a short dungeon. Layouts and shorts for the Warrens are usually pretty flexible. Not always, but oftentimes. I think it'll be fine. I'm not in love with it, but I think it'll be fine. I mean, we gotta get her ranked up anyway for the flesh fight, so, you know. Our scouting's low enough, we might actually have to take breakthrough here, to be honest. Instead of if it bleeds. Not exactly great, because that's our flexibility there, but we should unlock it and upgrade it at least. Okay, how are you? You're looking good. Looking good. And, I mean, generally speaking, looking good. I think corpse clear for our Crusader, or do we want blinding gas? What all do we use? We take battlefield medicine, I feel. You're going to be way in the back, so we don't take incision. So we take noxious blast, plague grenade. Is plague grenade even going to be worth it? Possibly. Maybe we don't take noxious blast. I really don't like that. I think we take that stuff. So disorienting blast or blinding gas. 130 versus 130, so it's the same. The shuffles. I do generally like disorienting blast more these days, so I think we'll stick with it. Sup, Ogreman59, how you doing? And hello, Musina, is me. Darny, you missed you starting again. Oh yeah, you missed us failing our first run to, or retreating from our first run as well. Cannon kind of went a little sideways on us. Yeah. Alright, well that's what we'll do. Okay. And we might be throwing another week away here. We'll see how it goes. At least it's 90% of rooms on 100% room battles, so that's at least beneficial. That's something. Alright, gear-wise, what do we take? If we are doing this instead of Nade Chan here. Is that really what we want to do? Health-wise, I think we're fine, so stress is the bigger concern. Yeah, I think we take the Hellion. Let's take the Hellion, let's do it. Why not? Let's give it a shot. Let's see, gear-wise, well, we're definitely going to want accuracy, so we'll take these. That should give us okay damage. Plenty of accuracy since we now have a Jester, we don't have to worry too much about that now. That's what else do we give you? You're mostly going to be hitting the front row, which is a little less dodgy. Your speed's already garbage. Complete garbage. So maybe just give you the Legendary Bracer for hitting power. Oh, we need you to heal. You're going to need some big heals. You! Yes! Actually, we have her whole set, don't we? Ooh. This is kind of a waste, because we're not using Incision. What's the other part of it? The other part is the notes. Where are those hiding at? We have the Blasphemous Vial. Plus 25% stress on a level 4 going to champion? No thank you, though. Did I sell it? Oh, maybe I sold... Oh, no, there it is. Max HP and disease resist. That is kind of nice here. We could take that just on its own. Again, we definitely need some, we definitely need some light skill chance here. I don't want to lose 15% max HP for it, though. Do I? Oh, hell no! 29, sub 30% HP. That's death. That is just death. Here. In the back, she doesn't have to worry about bleeds as much, so it largely comes down to She doesn't have to worry too much about blights except for spiders. This gives her blight chance, and then she's got some defense here. Actually, hold on. What the hell am I thinking? I'm missing a critical thing here. I've completely forgotten. Ashen Distillation. How could I forget you? Your defense and offense in one. Come to Papa. I almost forgot the most important item of this entire run. How could I do that? How? How could I? There. Much better. Yes. Beautiful. Everything we need. All wrapped up in 2 items. Spiders and sound cry. Yeah, skeevers. Skeevers. That's right. The blight resist would be nice for skeevers. But I think we're okay with this setup. Yeah. This setup should be fine. We'll be okay. I think. Probably not. We're dead. It's a short. We can get through this together. We can do this. We can do anything. Ashen Distillation is mess. It's pretty damn good. What does feeder mean? Feeder means somebody who fails horribly, routinely.
Community
and basically gives the enemy the win. That's essentially what a feeder is. And that's me. I live that life. Intently. You're the only one who died on the boss? Oh, that's unfortunate. Who was it? It was, Oh. The chat doesn't want to scroll on me. Starts on team like Houndmaster. Huh. But Toy Soldier, we'll get Toy Soldier next week. A bug character that has death store in town. You wonder how you fix this? Send them to death. That's a good question. I'm not sure. I've never had that bug before. Okay, so who died? What was it? Let's see. Oh, that was Infestation. Okay, that's not a boss. Boss was... It was the Awakened one. The Awakened one always kicks my ass. That damn Awakened laser beam of death. Ensure Inspiring Cry is on your... or you will be sad. Usually is. I almost always have Inspiring Cry, right? Plus, -8. Oh. I don't have the... If I had the Ancestor Scroll, it would be fine, but we never got the Ancestor Scroll. We just got Tentacle Idol after Tentacle Idol after Tentacle Idol. Wait. After Tentacle Idol after Tentacle Idol. We've gotten like 3 Tentacle Idols in a row, back to back. 5 items we could get. Nothing but Tentacle Idols. Kill me now. I want death. Deliver it to me. Fuck. It will be Joe who's making the cry, but not an inspiring one. True. A feeder is so bad at the game that they just give the enemy free XP and loot, thus feeding. Rolling consistent ones. Sounds about right. Anyone else? Before another death by spiders. This would be the place it happens. True. At this point, you should just keep it to ensure you're not losing claws. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. It's just real bad luck that we kept getting the same one over and over again. Although this one I get more than anything else anyway. It's weird. You'd think there'd be a more even distribution, but I just get the Tentacle Idol constantly. Is by far the most dropped for me. Anyway, that's good. We're good. We're ready. I'm just procrastinating at this point. I'm just procrastinating. Just don't want to go in. Just want to sit here forever and chat with you lovely people. It's safer that way. But I guess we should actually go in and do a dungeon. I'm just always a little trigger shy after a hard loss like last week. So... Do we get rid of If It Bleeds for breakthrough? What's our scouting? 25, 30... I think we have 35% scouting. Oh, dear. I gotta fit more scouting in here. I only have 1 scouting trinket that I can even take, though. God, we got screwed on scouting. That's it. This is what I've got. Ooh, we have nobody who disarms. I forgot about that. We need a disarmer. Elliot might not be a good choice here after all, now that I think about it. Because we have nobody who's proficient in disarming traps. And with our, then again, with our limited scouting, we're probably going to walk face first into most of them. Could take Gommeljack, I suppose. Wheel... Oh, it's Wheeled Explorer. Beast Hater, though, and Luminous. And that would give us a scouting trinket. They'd be squishy as hell, though. That's a bit concerning. They'd be so squishy. So squishy. How much squish is that? 29 HP. Nice scouting, though. Good trap disarm. This run is on its last legs. Saying anything better will result in death. Just farm shambles, boom, easy. How do you feel about being named Joe? I'm cool with it. I don't really have an opinion either way. I like it. Simple, it's easy, it's 3 letters, hard to get it wrong. That's a skin and a half. Yeah, it's Katarina from League of Legends. Don't pay attention to her chest. It's doing something weird. I think it might be Eldritch. It's just kind of moving around on its own. We don't pay attention to that. Cursed Run, probably. So 2 days from now, it's going to be the 1-year anniversary of this challenge. Yes, or today, I think. Is it today? I don't know. It's some point in the next 24 hours. Well, actually, technically, it's past the 1-year anniversary already, because I didn't get the video uploaded right away. So technically, it's already been 1 year. I try not to think too much about that, though. 1 year of this challenge so far. God. Alright, we need... Do we take that? She's super squished if we do that. That's a terrible idea. That's the worst idea I've ever had. We give her a defensive trinket to go with it. But then we lose killing power for the back row. So, no, don't run away! No cowards allowed. You know, this run's cursed anyway. Might as well throw whatever the hell we have on her. That's a good defensive item for her. I mean, a good one would be probably the Moon Cloak. It's dodge, which she excels with. She likes dodge. It's prot. No, that's not great. This would be okay. Stun resist. She's in the front, so she doesn't have to worry too much about stuns, though. Skeever is going to ruin her life. That's the big threat here. Skeever. Or we could take this. It's accuracy. Ooh, accuracy would be nice since we don't have a Jester. 12 dodge. We do lose out on the prot, though. But does the prot matter? I don't know. This just feels... We're going to be retreating this week, guys. just putting it out there. This is definitely going to be a retreat week. Nah, I'm definitely going to go with that. Sup, Parasite 99. Welcome on in. How you doing? If she gets marked, she's fucking dead. Yeah, it's... We need scouting, though. We need somebody to disarm traps. Who else would it be? Who else? I fucking locked the... Oh, God, I forgot I fucking locked in Hippocratic. Highwayman? Well, we could take a Highwayman. I kind of wanted to level her up to 6, which is why I was going to take her, but I don't think she'd hit 6 anyway, technically, so... Well, actually, she might. I don't know how much XP this is. It's only 6 away. Healer main, by the way. But why, though? I wasn't thinking. I was talking to chat and locking things in. I saw Hippocratic and forgot which character I was looking at. So I locked it in. When are we ever using a Grave Robber? I mean... It's fair. I kind of like the Grave Robber for, what's her fishy face? The Siren. I do like the Grave Robber for Sirens. Fuck. I'm just looking for a way to fit scouting into this party, and that's like it. That's my scout. I got 2 scouting trinkets other than the Houndmaster. No, Houndmaster's not a great idea. Fuck, why does that happen? I hate that. It's like nobody wants to be dragged around. First I thought it was mouse issues when it first started happening, but I've gone through 3 different mice since then. Mises. And it's happened with all of them, even when they're brand new, so it's definitely an issue with the game. I don't know why. It just does not like characters being dragged around. It drops the input or something, I don't know. Level her, please. Why titty mod on Grave Robber? Well, first, A, why not? B, it's Katarina from League of Legends. I always enjoyed playing Katarina. I was terrible, but I always enjoyed it. Cringe and also cringe. What can I say? Top tier taste. She's level 4 on weapon. Oh yeah, we'd have to level her up and everything, but... Houndmaster. Okay. If we put that there, we take that hound... I have a... I don't have a Houndmaster. Alright then. Okay, game. Okay. Cute. Cute. So it's not going to be a Houndmaster. I guess it's got to be a Highwayman. Who's my Highwayman who's not currently? Laura Tao? At least you got Warren's Tactician. Alright, come on. You're coming in. Thank you. Red Hook. Yeah, cool. Thanks. Thanks for the heads up there. You're an Asus main. Enjoyed Cat? You're one of those people? Okay. Cat is fun. Terrible on it, but she was fun. I don't know. I just like jumping around all over the place. It was entertaining. If I wasn't playing Cat, I was playing Udyr. That was back in the olden days. I don't even know what Udyr looks like anymore. Pour one out for one of those streamers you watch. Recently started streaming League again after leaving for several years. League's a tough one to get back into, too. That's a very crowded game. Alright, so this is our party. Final answer. This is definitely the party. Totally. This is it, right here. What do we take? 43 HP is not too shabby, so we could go full damage. It's probably nice since they're our main answer for back row. Then again, I do have a fascination with this gunslinger buckle, and then we could... How long has it been? Like 40 minutes since we've done a dungeon? Awesome. Oh, they're already set up for it, too. I mean, they're ready. They're good. We could do this. I do like this build. I like it a lot. By George. If I do that, I don't need the moon ring, so I can swap something else in. So, then again, the extra accuracy. Since we're using, grape shot, it's got generally kind of garbage base accuracy. Yeah. Alright, let's go with this. Let's do this. That's good damage. You've got enough baseline health and dodge to not be completely squished. Plus, you got hard-skinned. Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Warren's Tactician. This could be nice. I'm gonna like this. This could be fun. Let's do it. That'll give us plenty of killing power, too, so... Hopefully we get enough crits just by nature that manages our stress as well. So everyone's geared, everyone's set up, everyone's good to go, right? Yeah, looks like it. I'm half inclined to say maybe not take Duelist Advance and take Tracking Shot. I don't know. We'll see if we need to swap to it, I guess. Are you upgraded? Are you... Yeah, because we took you out for the Viscount. You only play Ash because you're trash. Is Ash for trash players? She was always kind of a tough one back when I last played, which admittedly was like 8 years ago. 7 years ago, something like that. A long time ago. But she was tough. She had a lot less tools than everyone else, so she was easier to pick off. Strong if she got left alone, though. You're gonna head out? Alright, Zeratul. Good night. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Pro players go AP Ash. Why no Countess? Because we are waiting for something to clear. We need to treat our Houndmaster.
Grows.
So they're getting treated up quick, and then we'll go for it as our next week. Alright, so let's do it. Probably don't need 3, but why the hell not? I don't think we need blood, but maybe take it just to be safe. I think we're still in low infestation. We don't need it. Do we have anything to get rid of? Not really, no. I will take 2 anyway. Might as well. Alright. In now. In good, go now. How many hours have you played Darkest Dungeon? Just discovered your channel. Sup, Exinator? Roughly around 3,000, somewhere in that ballpark. You have districts enabled, yes, usually do. For the bank, mostly. How you doing, Torpedo Bench? You were promised Viragos. Wait, no, I said 0 Viragos. Zero light, 0 deaths, and 0 Viragos. You're currently Platinum 1 in League, which is top 3% of players. Last time I played, what did I get to? It was back before they reworked the rankings. That was back when Platinum, I think this was back when Platinum was the highest rank. They were talking about adding Diamond above it. I was somewhere in Gold, which put me in top 10%, I guess. At the time. They're top, I think it was top 10. And then I kind of quit playing that long after that. I don't know what that equates to nowadays. They've got what? They got Diamond now, they've got Challenger, or Masters, Grandmaster Challenge, I don't know. They're all over the place. Okay, you disarm trap good now. We keep going. Excellent. We're skipping hallway battles if we can. Especially with this part. If we hit a Shambler, that's a hard retreat. They've changed lots of things, including adding a new bottom tier. Iron. I'm waiting for Wood Division. That's where I belong. I'm a feeder by nature. Don't feel awful about yourself? I don't know. It seems like a comfy place to be. Down there with all the people who can't help but scream at each other. Seems delightful. Room battle or hallway battle? They both suck. Let's go this way.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Yeah, they predate my will to live, too. Okay, I mean, as far as enemy pods go, it's gonna suck with all that stress, but aside from that... Oh, good, they marked somebody who can't get hit anyway. Perfect. Can I take you out? Can I get you? Drums of Doom, though. Then again... I go for this one. Ooh. Damn shame on that. Damn shame on that miss. Do we stun? I think we go ahead and stun you. Try and avoid the Drums of Doom here as much as possible. I don't know if this is actually gonna land. It landed on both of them, hot damn. Yeah, no, that's pretty solid. 9 damage. Cool. 14 to 26. Well, it's not going to kill either of them, even if it... Actually, if it crits, that's it's another 13 damage. Actually, a crit would kill him. A crit would actually kill. 14% chance. No, we didn't get the crit, but it could have. Oh, good, the level 4. Actually wasn't too bad. I was expecting that to be a lot worse. Goodbye. Oh, that was almost a one-shot with a basic roll. Cool. We haven't hit a riposte yet. Oh, these crits are going to be the death of me. They're going to be actual death. Best at League, but you're the best at DD. I don't even know if I'd say I'm the best at DD. I'm okay. I've got some... I'm okay at DD. I'm passable at DD. Sup, Jarvie? How's it going? I'm doing well. Hopefully you are. as well. That's two wells very close together in a sentence. Feels kind of awkward, but there it is. Oh, let's stun that. I would rather not get crit again. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, we got two blights rolling. Let's stun this bastard. I think you're not dead. You're not dead. It's not dead. The second blight didn't take. Kill him. Murder him. None shall live. All shall die.
A momentary abatement.
It always makes you a little sad watching this because the leper is your favorite class in D&D and Joe never uses that. We've tried. We have one on the roster. We took him out on like 2 dungeons. They've been used, just not a lot, not to great effect. Enjoy how almost all the Crusader's ability icons are just variations of him holding up his sword. It's true. Eat crit, bastard.
Destroy.
Alright, I mean, for the first fight, that wasn't too shabby. Could have gone quite a bit worse. Could have gone way worse. Honestly, for a second there, it was looking like it was going to go way worse, but we pulled it out in the end. I'm proud of us. Good job, everybody. Plus 20% stress. Perfectly natural. I'd be stressed out, too. Who's got my highest resists here? 90, 90, 90, 100. 100... Down a bit on the bleed there. 90, 90. Alright. You know what? You're full health. You go ahead and do it. Floridator giving us some more loot. Uh-huh. Let's just realize why we did so poorly there. We had the wrong skin on. 90% of rooms. How much scouting did we have? We had... 30. We have 30% scouting. We have 30% scouting. Well, alright then. Let's go up here and see if we can get a crit scout or something. 30%. Oh, yes. Oh, decision make. Oh, it's so beautiful. Alright, we just go up here, we do the lap around, then we come down and we have one more room battle. That's it, just one. Okay, I mean, if you're going to do a short dungeon with a risky party, the Warren's Den is definitely the place to go. Definitely. Skins equal wins, exactly. That's how you beat the game. You gotta have the right skins. If you don't have the right skins, that's why we change our Corky skin all the time. You gotta have the right Corkster. Alright, I added new backgrounds. Our new background mod came out specifically for the Warrens. It's got some new stuff. It's kinda neat. Kinda neat. Alright. Pack contains loot. Does it? It does. You know what? Might as well toss that. We got a full stack of it still. Using the focus ring and the signet ring and critting for like 80 to 60 to 70. That's a 6, not an 8. Rape shot crit for 18. Yeah, it's the power of the gunslinger buckle. And it debuffs targets to do more crits. It's actually a very interesting build. It's one I really like. It's maybe not the most efficient build for the Highwaymen, but if you really, really need some extra crits to really, really control your stress, it helps a lot. Oodles, even. You know what? We really don't need these torches. Might as well just toss them. Okay, our next trap is up there. Gonna play Witcher soon, maybe. Witcher will be on Friday. Tomorrow we're going to do Gordian Quest again, and then Friday Witcher, and then over the weekend, Gears Tactics. That's the plan right now. Since Microsoft was kind enough to send me a code for Gears. And it's our kind of game anyway, so, you know. When you do the medicinal herbs on the table of food, it reminds me of the SpongeBob episode when he sprays everything, including his garbage can, as if it would actually do something. Oh yeah, no, it's, I still trust eating all of that. I sprinkle some herbs on it, that'll get rid of all the bacteria and the maggots and the parasites. Totally. Guaranteed. Perfectly safe for consumption. You're so sad you only got into Gears at Gears of War 4. I've only ever played Gears of War 1. I completely played through that one, and then I played maybe the first third of Gears 2. Unfortunately, I was never really a console feller, so I didn't have access to it for very long, and just never got through it. So, yeah, I'm a little out of touch on the Gears, but I'm told this is a prequel, story-wise, so you don't really necessarily need to know the rest of the games in order to get something out of this one. Because this is kind of the lead-in. I'm sure there's going to be some references, and, oh, that's how that guy got that way, or did that thing, or that's why things are how they are. I'm sure there's going to be moments like that and things like that, but it shouldn't affect too much, as it is up before the story. Tactics is fun, like a more aggressive XCOM. Oh, hell yeah, aggressive is my middle name. You weren't chill with ultra-violence up until recently? Understandable. Back from spreadsheets. Is the run still going? It is. It almost ended at one point, but it's still going. We still got it. We're under control. I probably should have eaten before we... Huh! Hey, we got a surprise. Look at that. That'll help. We got a stealther there, so let's try and ease into that. Ooh, do we worry more about the stress or the... He's gonna hit these... It's fine. Let's go for a vomit comet. See if we can shut one of them down. Boom. Down. Shot. Do I go for the stun, or do we go for the... I think we go for the stuns. Yeah, and that slides it forward for another... Ooh, okay. Alright, I like that. I like it. And then we can go for a stun on you, too. Boom! Now we just have to worry about him critting my face off of this 20-something% chance. Here it comes! No! Oh god, a 14. That would have hurt. Like absolute hell. Ah, yes, they combo. That's right. Hooray! And that lines up two of these little blighters to die. Well, one of them dies, the other just gets hurt. Hook where it hurts, that's a better roll. Still no crit, I'll take it. You could use a little healing there, bunny. Before you get your health, your healing reduced. Yes. No. Oh, no. Oh, God. I thought it was him who was going to crit me. No, it's always the Slayer. It's always the Slayer. Why wouldn't it be the Slayer? It usually is. No crits this time, but still solid damage across the board. Pain is coming. Oh, damn, 2 in a row. Big boys come out to play. Don't. Okay. That's 17. God damn. Alright then. You've got 30 health left. Yeah, 30's pretty good. You can stick with that 30. That's fine. I'm just going to go ahead and heal up here for an 11. Yeah. Negative 50%. Negative 50%. God, you are a miserable little bastard, aren't you? Alright, last turn of the round. 10 speed, 7 speed. Get rid of the tenor. Gears of Wars and Gears are gone. Oh, we're talking... I think we're talking Gears of War, mostly. We should do Gears of War playthrough soon. I'm actually not opposed to the idea. I kind of have fun in the action games, and chat seems to reasonably like the action games as well. They're a nice departure from the strategy games, so I'm not opposed to the idea. I want to do Doom 2016 first, though. You won one! Pog! Big Pog! Congratulations, Zexon. What was that one? The Crocodilian was fierce, but the party brought plenty of Aegis scales. Good thinking. Excellent forward planning, chat. Excellent. We got the stun this time. Hooray! This is the last fight, so we don't have to worry about our health or anything. Just end it. Why does everything hit so hard? I'm fragile. I'm in pain. Send amphetamines. Alright, take him down. Finish this guy off. Actually, we really didn't. We got pretty lucky here. We're getting out of this with relatively little stress comparatively. To be fair, we were only in 2 fights, so that kind of helps. Sure. 6 damage. Seems good. Seems excellent. Can I kill you? Can I finish you off? Theoretically. I don't like the theory, though. Then again, I don't really like any of this right now. Okay, wasn't a huge hit. We're good, we're good. Are you alright? No, he's fine, don't worry.
The ground quakes.
Cole's Bella is A-okay. Alright, I mean, that's pretty much the end of the dungeon. I mean, that's it, we're done. We are out of here. And that got us a level up, that advanced us a little bit. Not ideal, this wasn't a wasted week, because it accomplished something, but it also wasn't, you know, an amazing week either, so... I don't know how that's going to affect us. We count that as half a loss, I suppose. Half a wasted week. Alright, all this pointless. Let's see. Was there anything in this hallway we could loot quick? Yeah, sure, might as well. A sack! For the way out.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of
Alright, cool.
otherworldly corruption.
Even when the 6th Vestal does like 80% more base healing when compared to level 1, it still feels kind of bad. You know, sometimes it can be a little rough. Well, to be fair, that was largely due to healing debuffs from the Butcher, the Slayer anyway. Without the Slayer, it's a little more impressive. Torchless Bloodmoon plus no more heroes? Oh god, I think I would die. I would actually probably die. That doesn't sound... See, the problem with no more heroes is your stress management and healing can be a little rough, and I don't think that would pair super well with Torchless. At all. It might... Or to the Last Crusade. Nothing... Next is to be determined. Torchless, Deathless, Bloodmoon with mods. That's it. We're going to do a fully modded. No base classes. No vanilla classes. Just see what we can do with modded classes. See if that makes it easier. Does that make it harder? My suspicion is that might make it a little easier, but it's hard to say. We do rely pretty heavily on Vestals, and we do rely very, very heavily on Jesters. So I'm curious to see if it does end up being easier or harder or about the same. So, want to be true? Yeah. Harder? You think it'll make it harder? You're probably right. Jester and Vestal, even in modded runs, are still pretty critical pickups, so... You're probably right. It probably will make it harder, but... Any dedicated stress healers? Not entirely true. There is that one... What's, the one with the whole mental psychic theme. There is a stress healer, or stress manager. Any dedicated healers? The Godchild? What's the Godchild if not a dedicated healer? The Godchild's coming back. You saw Clubby. Clubby's back. Oh, is my chair blocking Clubby these days? Is that it? Poor Clubby. Never gets any attention anymore. You wonder if there's a mod where no one can crit. You wonder if that would make it harder or easier. If it makes it so neither side can crit. Actually, technically, that would just make it harder across the board if no one can crit. Sure, the enemy critting sucks, but us critting is huge. So, I think even if nobody could crit neither side, I still think that makes the game more difficult. Because there's a lot of times where you can just nuke something off the board with a solid crit. And if you take that away, you're inevitably going to take more stress, even without the enemy crit stressing you as well. Well, I guess it's more situational, because there's some enemy, like Fusiliers and Hunters and etc. So I guess it's probably a bit of mix. Probably a little bit. Greater damage, but also the crit buffs and crit heals. Yeah. I think generally speaking it would be more difficult. But a couple of areas where you might have an advantage. Like Wolf, for example. Monk is busted, but it's not a challenge if you rely on it. Is a monk broken and can carry you through? Well, hey, keep in mind, guys. I am probably the only person in the history of the monk class's release who's actually gotten a monk killed. In High Torchlight. That's my real legacy in all of this. I killed a monk in High Torchlight. Spooters intensifies. Problem was here for that. It was indeed a spooter. Remove a crits to make the run more consistent, but overall harder. Yes, Q is correct on that. That's generally how it would end up working out. You'd be more likely to end runs with a bit higher stress, and stress would be the big thing. That's where it would really hurt you, is in the stress department. You definitely end with a higher trending stress without crits. Even though the enemy do apply more stress with crits, it still trends a bit higher, I think. Anyway, hey, at least we got him up to level 5. Boom, easy, clean. Oh, it's 8 resolved for... Oh, see, we could have leveled. So, okay, it is 8 resolve. I'll have to keep that in mind. I'll never remember it, but I'll keep it in mind. Faithless. Well, that sucks. Fragile. Well, that sucks. Cove Scrounger. I'll take it. A spider hero mod would be entertaining. I think you mean terrifying. Because you know, without a shadow... Where the hell is Wolf, by the way? I guess we haven't been getting many event pop-ups, to be fair. Actually, we haven't been getting many at all. This is our first one in like 20 weeks, isn't it? No wonder Wolf isn't popping up. We're just not getting events. It's what, the first time it's like it starts at what, like a 13% chance for Wolf to pop up or something? And then each event he doesn't pop up, it gets bigger by some amount. And I think this is like only our second event pop-up since we hit champion. Or since we've been, you know. So Wolf has not appeared yet, weirdly. Just get to the 1,000 man roster and let them sit forever to de-stress. 2 vessels and quests. Yeah. Yep. There should be a contest as well against bloodsuckers, if you recall correctly. Most spiders eat mosquitoes. That's true. Well, they're not picky. They'll eat anything that flies into their nest. A Drider hero? That'd be interesting. Alright, well, hey, that's cool, I guess. What? Has left on a quest of personal hardship and pain. Well, screw you! I think we needed you. Oh well, we'll figure somebody else out. Alright, that's good, that's good. Boom. Alright, we're ready to go for the Countess, it looks like. Let's, what did we pick up? We picked up a negative there we want to get rid of, right? Fragile, yes. Yes. Anything to lock in? I mean, Gifted might be okay. We'll lock in Gifted, that's alright. And I think you were the one with Faithless. And we don't care about locking any of that in. Okay. Anyone else with a disease we still need to get rid of? Anyone at all? Anyone at all? No. Finally got caught up on diseases. Cool. What's in here? Still no scouting trinkets, might I add here. You know what? You know what? Let's do that real quick.
And curios. Sold at a
We haven't seen a single seer stone. Not a single one. Nothing. It's terrible. Alright, looks like it's time for the Countess. How does Wolf work again with spawning? Once you get 4 characters that are level 5 and you're past week 40... Was it 42? 40 something? So you have to be past week 40 something and you have to have 4 level 5 characters or higher. Or more. At that point, he can start spawning. And anytime an event pops up, that's not scripted. Like, for example, clearing the courtyard and getting that event. That doesn't count. But anytime a non-scripted event pops up, like the one we just got, for example, the one that put this obnoxiously bright thing there, there's a percentage chance it will be Wolf. He gets added to the pool, essentially. And then every time he does not appear when an event pops up, the chance of him appearing increases each time until he inevitably pops up. It's not uncommon for him to not pop up until week 60s or 70s, depending on how many events pop up, depending on how many quests you go for. Because quests do not count, much like scripted events, because it's a scripted event. So that does not have a chance of popping him, obviously. That delays him, and I don't think that increases the spawn chance either. And we've done a fair few quests, so that might be why it's taking so long for him to pop up. Gotta go? Alright, TG Frenchman. Enjoy your rest. What if he wouldn't come at all? The challenge has failed? No, not necessarily. If he pops up, we have to go for him. That's the rule. If he pops up, we go for him. If he doesn't pop up, that's one of those things that's completely random. It's entirely possible he won't pop up. And that is about the dumbest fucking way in the world to end this challenge on a failure, so... If he pops up, we have to go for him. If he doesn't pop up, we don't go for him. We don't worry about it. So, it all depends. There's an icon on the ruins. Is that from Color Madness? Yep, that would be the Thing from the Stars boss. Who we have killed a couple of times in this challenge out of necessity, but we typically try and avoid him as much as possible. He was designed to be fought with high torchlight, and he's a very stress-focused boss. So, you throw him against your party and torchless, and it's a little rough. We've killed him on Veteran twice, I think, and Champion once, I want to say. I don't think we fought him in Veteran yet, or Apprentice yet. But we've fought and killed him like 2 or 3 times. So, Shambler Collector, you're warned about in advance? Kind of. Kind of. He's actually fairly unique. He isn't really like either of those bosses at the end of the day. He doesn't rely on any major ads or anything, and he just kind of does his own thing. What is a boss he's kind of similar to? He has strong hits that stress and apply conditions. That's his main thing. Heavy hits with blight and stress. I don't know. He doesn't really have a great comparison, but he's got a deer butt as a mouth. That's true. That's true. And he uses a Virago for a weapon. He murdered a Virago and turned her into a weapon. That's intimidating right there. Alright. Surprise ruin your day in a hallway. True. Yeah. When he appears up here, that is a 50% chance you might encounter it. It's 50-50. If you go to a dungeon, or one of the dungeons he's in, it flips a coin to see if he spawns. He's not guaranteed to spawn in there. It is 50-50. Much like the Fanatic, he is predetermined where he will spawn. It's always a hallway battle, and it's always decided when the dungeon is generated. So it's not random. It's not a percent every time you run into a fight like, say, Shambler or Collector. He functions mechanically in that capacity like the Fanatic. So, although, unlike the Fanatic, this one doesn't give you a warning screen that he's in there or not. So it's completely up in the air. You go in, you just avoid hallway battles as much as possible. And hope for the best. As someone who doesn't get past week 4 in this godforsaken game, these characters sound awful. Oh, they're delightful. They're just trying to spread their madness, that's all. They want to share it with the world. It's understandable. He doesn't start spawning until you actually do Miller at least once, though. It's the first one, the Apprentice. The first time you go in, he starts spawning. So once you do the, I don't think it has a name, it's just the first Apprentice one. So he starts spawning technically before the Miller. In High Torchlight, the Thing from the Stars isn't super terrible. I'd say he's probably... He's tougher than the Collector, but I wouldn't say he's as hard as the Fanatic or Shambler necessarily. He's probably close in difficulty to Shambler, but a little bit easier. In High Torchlight, however, that changes quite a bit, and he becomes much... He becomes a bit more of a pickle. I'd say in Torchless runs, he's more difficult than the Shambler, generally speaking. But the Shambler was balanced around being fought torchless, where he was balanced around being fought with at least some torchlight, so that's most likely why. The Chivalric Armor Piercing pierced the Thing's prot. Some of it. I think it has... No, it pierces all of it. It has no flat damage reduction, does it? It's just got 80% protection. Shield Breakers and Grave Robbers are great against the Thing from the Stars. It might have a small amount of flat reduction, I don't remember, but I know the large part of it is 80% protection. So. The Virago is anti-healing, mushroom-producing bastard from the wheel. Yes, the Virago is a nightmare. It's one of the hardest, one of the most, I don't know if hardest is the right word, but one of the most frustrating to fight against elite enemy in the game. just a nasty customer, because you have to focus her down first, otherwise she spawns the mushrooms. Which is not necessarily a bad thing, because ideally you want to kill her first anyway, but sometimes it's not always necessarily an option. So, she's tough, and if she pairs with a madman, that's probably one of the most difficult fights in the game, when you can't afford anyone dying. Because you can't really afford to go for the madman first, or she will destroy you. But if you go for her first, there's a good chance that madman's going to give everyone heart attacks. That's actually how one of our runs ended. One of our more promising ones. One of the other ones I hit champion. We hit a Virago madman pair. Yeah, it's disgusting. And then she usually spawns with fungal claws as well, and she can mark your entire team in 2 rounds if she wants to, which means everyone's getting hit by the fungal claws big attack. It's disgusting. She's terrible. She's horrible. She's everybody's favorite Virago.